Defense attorneys in the Delphi murder case dropped a pretty big bomb today, and it happened during jury selection, which is a really weird place to be dropping a bomb, but that is where they dropped it. So during the voir dire process, which is just asking potential jurors a set of questions that they have come up with to determine if they have any bias that might affect their verdict in this case. They're in the middle of this voir dire process, and the defense attorneys make a statement during that process. And the statement was that there was a hair found near Abby's body that didn't match Richard Allen's. That's a pretty big bomb. Both sides have been pretty tight-lipped about the evidence in this case, but what we do know is that there was an unspent bullet found next to the girls' bodies that somehow matches back to one of Richard Allen's guns. Don't know how, guess we'll figure that out in trial. We also know that Richard Allen confessed about 60 times during his jail stay while he was awaiting trial. Now, his team says that those statements were not freely and voluntarily given, that those were made under duress. Okay, I buy one of those statements was made under duress, but 60 of them? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, sir. 60 statements? Not buying it. The judge also did something very clever in this case with regard to the jury. The defense wanted to change a venue, but the judge thought that was too much trouble. So instead of changing the trial venue, she is changing the venue of the jurors. So they have been in one county picking a jury, and they're going to then bus them back to the original county and sequester them in a hotel. Sad part is it's going to be up to a month, but it's really a genius way of handling it so that the whole trial doesn't have to move. They're just bringing in a whole new jury from a whole new place. I don't think that's going to matter much because this is a very well publicized case, but he's going to have a jury from a different county. The court is scheduled to hear motions both tomorrow and into Thursday, and the trial will get started on Friday, which is unusual. Probably only do opening statements. I can't imagine doing a whole lot more than opening statements on Friday, but we'll see. Either way, get your popcorn. This one's going to be a month long, and it should be a good trial.